Hello, we're going to do a quick walkthrough on how to create an MLA Word document in Microsoft 365, which is free to you as an SPC student, and how to submit in the new Turnitin system. So, first thing we're going to do, this is our home in Microsoft 365. You can sign into Microsoft 365 with your SPC student login information. I'm going to come down here and click Word because your essay must be a Word document or you will receive a 0. So click on Word. Once you click on Word, you can have all of these different styles. We need MLA, that's the English format for essays in the English department. So we click on the MLA style paper and it's automatically going to pull up a template for us. So right here, you're going to write your name, professor's name or instructor name. I'm going to delete that extra space I put in there. Course number. Remember, there's 2 courses in this English co-rec. There's ENGL 1301 plus INRW 0300. And I would add your section number. It should be a C followed by 3 letters, and you can find that in our Blackboard classroom. Now the date is a certain format. It has to be day, and it has to be the due date. So the format is 0 commas. Our due date for spring of 2023 is February 24th. So how we write that is 24 February 2023. Notice in this format where I put day, month, year, there is no comma. This isn't my format, this is the MLA format. So make sure the date is the due date, which is this Friday. And then make sure it's day, month, year. Then over here, you can't forget your header. So click on header and it'll bring you to this little header that will show up on your paper once you print it. So NUFFER, because it's last name only, space, and then we're going to put starting with page 1, and it'll automatically number for you. To get out of the header, you just click in the gray area. If you want to get back to the header, you click header. See that? All right. So your title, you need to come up with an original title. So my title was, Will She Make It? Right? Because at the end, I kind of leave you hanging in my story and on how I'm feeling. Now, the rest of this, you're just going to delete. You don't need any of this stuff. You don't need a works cited for this essay, for any of our essays this year. You just need to start typing. So, I was born and raised in East LA in California. My family was amazing. I was raised by my grandmother and my mother. I have an older brother. Notice how it automatically double spaces your essay, and always make sure there's a tab here. Each new paragraph needs to be tabbed. And that is your MLA style. It's automatically inputted into our Word document or into Microsoft 365. Now, notice how it says saved up here, but it doesn't have a title. So if you click on this little arrow, you can now name it. So I'm going to call this Personal Narrative Rough Draft Example Essay. And see, it's telling you I'm putting it in your Documents folder. You can change that and you can put it somewhere else if you'd like. But I'm okay with it being in my Document folder. So I'm going to go back How do I click out of this? I'm going to cancel it. Move this, cancel. Come back here. But see how it saved my title regardless? So there's my title. Now if I get out of this, if I go to File, I can, so if I close, you don't have to save, by the way, it automatically saves for you. So if I get out of this, I can go back to my Word documents, and there it is right there on the top. But it's also in your documents file. So now how do I turn it in? We're going to click on our class, go to course content. This year, we're in week 6, so if we go to our week 6 folder, we're going to scroll all the way down until we see that personal narrative rough draft. This is, and see here it says submit your personal narrative rough draft here. So I'm going to click this link. Once I click the link, it's going to sign in to Turnitin for you. You're just going to click upload submission, pretty easy. So your title, always tell me what type of essay. In this case, it's personal narrative. And it's my rough draft, because you're going to submit a rough draft and a final copy. But this is just the rough draft. But I have a cloud submission. And we want OneDrive. That's our cloud here at SPC. So if I click on OneDrive, you need to make sure you're signed in, by the way. Accept all the permissions. Now, I'm going to go to my files. Remember, it saved it in Documents. So if we go to Documents, and we scroll down here, scroll, I have lots of documents. Remember, I called it PNRD. So keep going. Where is PNRD? Let's go to Recents. There it is. So if you just go to Recents, it wasn't in my files yet, but when I went to Recents, it's right here, Personal Narrative Rough Draft. So I'm going to click that and then hit Select. And it's going to upload my essay for me. And here's the really cool part. Once it's uploaded, you're going to be able to see what you have uploaded. So there's no, see, this is the essay. I can even see the title. I can see, there's that header you couldn't see before, by the way. There's the date. I know this is it. So now that I know this is it, I'm not going to submit a wrong document or a blank document, because I am double checking right here in the review that this is the right document. Once I'm ready, I'm going to click Submit to Turnitin, and then you're good to go. You're ready. Everything's done. It will give you a confirmation code. It's probably best if you snap a picture of that confirmation code, but it also emails your student email with that confirmation code as well. So make sure you submit. You click Submit. I'm not going to, because I don't want to submit, but that's how you save, use MLA in Microsoft Word, and how you turn it in or submit it into Turnitin. All right, guys, have a good day.